in English, there's several different things that you can do with it. One, of course, is you can teach, which is what most people do when they get a degree in English. The other thing that you might do is be a journalist. You know, you see people on the news giving reports, things like that. Those are sometimes English majors, yes.
So you don't write kids?
Yes, I do, and I'm going to talk about that. The other thing you can do, of course, is be a writer. Okay? A lot of law majors also have English degrees because as a lawyer you do a lot of writing and a lot of research. So a lot of people who have an English degree become lawyers. Yes?
Who publishes your books?
I'm going to tell you. You know, it's really hard to make a living as a writer. So I do two things. I teach and I write. I wish I could be a full-time author, but you do make 10% of whatever your book is. So for me, I make about $1.40 off of every book that's sold. So in order to become a millionaire, I would have to sell 1 million copies of my book. Okay? It's a standard contract. People like J.K. Rowling, who did Harry Potter, or maybe someone like Stephen King or John Grisham, they're in a league way up there, and they can pretty much set their prices. But until you reach that top league, you get your standard contract, and the contract is 10% of whatever the book is, okay? On the textbooks, I make about $2. So I don't make a lot of money doing that. Where I make the most money writing is doing articles. I do a lot of articles, like the Houston Chronicle pays about $75 an article. I do tax writing. You know the passages that you read on the tax test?
Yes.
Those articles, I write some of those articles, so some of you may have already read some of my work. I do some work for the state of Texas and for Region 4. I work for a company called Mind Clay out of Arizona.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and I do nothing but tax type writing, and they pay pretty good. So when you sell just an article, it can sell anywhere between $50 to $100, $150. But when you think about it, if you make $75 to $100 an article, that means you have to turn out about 10 articles a week. So you have to be fast and you have to be quick. And so what do you want to do when you want to be a good writer? Anybody know?
Make stories more interesting.
Yes, you do. Plus, if you want to be a good basketball player, what do you do?
I'm gonna be a professional.
Make you practice. You practice. You practice. If you wanted to be good at the piano, what would you do? Practice. So to be a good writer, what do you think you have to do?
Practice.
Practice. Yeah. Anyone in here do journal writing?
No, but
I have a whole bookcase full of journals. And a lot of times, this is where my articles begin. I might be sitting around watching television, or I might be sitting at the park watching the kids play, and all of a sudden something will pop in my head and I go, ooh, that would make a great article, or that would make a great story. So I'm going to pass my journal book around. Hopefully you're doing some journal writing, and remember, with summer coming up, don't stop writing because your skills will get rusty. You want to keep writing. Now, writing has changed over the years thanks to that wonderful little thing called the computer, because now we can write from anywhere we want to write. I'm going on vacation next week, and I'm going to be taking my computer so I can do my work. So it doesn't matter where you're at now. You no longer have to be sitting at a typewriter or at a desk like we used to be. You can do writing from anywhere now. A lot of times I always have a notebook of some kind with me. One of those little tiny purse composition books, you know, you've seen those at Walmart or Office Depot or something. They're little tiny.